morning, USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Jess Hilarious.
Good morning.
Charlamagne the God is out today, and it's Friday. Yes, the weekend is here. How you feeling, Jess? What's up?
I feel good. I'm in here by myself. Like, what's going on?
Well, you're not by yourself. You're just not in studio. You know, it's dance dad season, so my kids dance. And my first daughter, the first one that's performing today, she has to be on super duper early, so I couldn't actually, come to the studio because I want to see her perform. Like, I'm really into it. Like, I know the routines. All I got to do is just learn how to do makeup and hair, and then I'll be like the official
and
dance
then
dad.
You got to throw the tutu on. You ever see the dads that, like, throw the tutu on and then fully commit? You just said you know the dance moves. Come on, Envy. Come on.
I'm not the gay dad, the girl gay dad. I'm just the girl, the dance dad. You know what I mean? I'm not putting on the tutu.
Why do they have them babies dancing so early in the morning?
I don't know. And the crazy thing is they had to take off school because this is competition. So they had to take off school, and they've been up since 5 a.m. getting ready because they got to get. Oh, my wife just said 4. They've been up since 4 a.m. And we all in the same hotel, so we're in each other's space, and I don't like it one bit. I had to blur out the back because I got my other daughter in the back sleeping because she don't get on till later.
Well, when your crib is the size of a mini village, I mean, that's what you got to get. You got to humble yourself a little bit for the hotels, you know?
Yeah, it is what it is. We all together. We thugging it out.
Yeah.
But today on the show, we got Lil Rel. Lil Rel will be joining us.
Nice.
He got a new movie called Dog Man, so we'll be talking to Lil Rel. And also EST Gee, he has a new album. I'm Feeling Myself. What's it called? I'm Not Feeling You.
I'm Not Feeling You.
I'm Not Feeling
That's
You.
That's the name of the new album. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna be kicking it with EST Gee, of course, from Kentucky. You know what? As a comedian, Jess, do you feel like Rel doesn't get the credit he deserves? Because I just feel like he's never put him. They never put him in that category.
I honestly feel like he just ain't been out long enough, like, to be in a category. And then it's different categories, right? But I think what Rel's thing is, like, he would like to be in the category of the greats, like, the Martins, the Bernies, the Eddie Murphys. And he hasn't, like, I would just say, in my opinion, he hasn't put in enough work to be actually to be on that list. Now, it's other lists that he can be on, because the brother is, he's funny. But
he's talented,
and talented. Great writer, dope, producer and everything. But just you haven't put in enough time to be on that list with the greats. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Not the greats when you're talking Eddie and Chris and Dave. That's
now a lot of people make that list that I don't know how the hell they get on there. But I'd rather not be on the list than somebody wondering how I got there type situation. Sure. You feel me? So yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's start the show. We got front page news. More going to be breaking everything down. And then get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, something's on your chest, something's on your mind, call us up right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning, NV, Jess. CCG not here? Oh, no. Okay, well, let's get today. Okay, well, let's get into it anyways, guys. More details are surfacing about the mid-air collision between the Army helicopter and an American Airlines flight. Officials have confirmed that all 67 people aboard both the Army helicopter and the American Airlines flight from Kansas were killed in the crash over the Potomac River near Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport. Now, President Trump spoke on the matter twice yesterday, the first time during a White House press briefing with Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, American Airlines CEO, and other transportation officials. The president blamed previous administrations for the crash, suggesting that diversity, equity, and inclusion policies lowered the standards for air traffic controllers. He also spoke later in the afternoon after he signed executive orders, one of which he appointed Christopher Rocheleau as the acting FAA administrator. Let's hear more from Trump, those comments from Trump on the crash yesterday.
On behalf of the First Lady, myself, and 340 million Americans, our hearts are shattered alongside yours, and our prayers are with you now and in the days to come. My administration will set the highest possible bar for aviation safety. We have to have our smartest people. It doesn't matter what they look like, how they speak, who they are. It matters intellect, talent, the word talent. I'm also immediately appointing an acting commissioner to the FAA, Christopher Rocheleau. a 22-year veteran of the agency, highly respected.
And when asked if he would visit the crash site, he responded by saying, "Visit what? What do you want me to go swimming? No." So he implied that he will not be visiting that crash site. He said that the positions required complex things, air traffic controller, and if people don't have a great power of the brain, they're not going to be very good at what they do, and bad things will happen. He did go on to say that he will he said he will restore Americans' faith in air travel. Reverend Al Sharpton is slamming President Trump for those DEI comments. Sharpton was quick to denounce the president, saying his remarks were a callous disregard for human life at a time when first responders are still pulling bodies out of the Potomac River. The civil rights activist also said Trump is trying to use Black, brown, LGBTQ, and disabled Americans as scapegoats. Elsewhere, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, he was also in that White House press briefing, saying the investigation is still in its early stages and will be exhaustive. He did reassure Americans that airline travel is safe. Let's hear more from Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy.
Safety is our expectation. Everyone who flies in American skies expects that we fly safely, that when you depart an airport, you get to your destination. That didn't happen last night. And I know that President Trump, his administration, the FAA, the DOT, we will not rest until we have answers for the families and for the flying public. You should be assured that when you fly, you're safe.
What do you think, Envy?
I mean, I think it's so crazy. I mean, you know, Trump is the president for the next 4 years, but I think he should be leading with empathy, right, and understanding. Like, if he's for America like he says he is, he should be leading with his heart. And the fact that he was using this to talk about DEI just sounds nasty. Just think about all those families that, you know, lost family members, lost mothers, lost sisters, brothers, and uncles and grandfathers, and they turn on the TV and they hear, well, this was DEI's fault. I mean, he should be coming from a place of understanding and sadness and empathy, and then talk about what happened after that. It's just very nasty.
And then how are you supposed to feel safe? Like something like that happens. You know, I know they talking about, keep harping on the fact that, you know, air travel is safe. It's like, how are we supposed to feel safe after that?
Right.
Like, I travel for a living. Or anybody, just how is somebody supposed to feel comfortable getting on a flight? They can't even begin to tell us what happened, or even take blame or anything.
No, for real.
The craziest thing is, I was going to say, the craziest thing with the air traffic control and flights, I thought that was the safest, right? Because I thought that's where they're always checking. They're always telling planes when to go higher or lower, or when to land, when not to land. I always felt that was a lot safer than being on the road. But it's seeing with all these accidents or near accidents or planes clipping each other and all these things happening, seems like a lot. It's a lot of, they have to do a lot more research and action into what's going on that those planes.
Yeah.
So to your point, Envy, a preliminary FAA report reveals that staffing at the air traffic control tower was not normal during the mid-air collision near Reagan National Airport. Multiple reports cite a source saying staffing was not normal for the amount of the air traffic and the time of the day. NTSB, which is the National Transportation Safety Board spokesperson Todd Inman, says they're collecting information about the personnel in the tower, you know, whether or not they were fatigued, you know, how long they've been working. They're really doing their due diligence in terms of the investigation, but they do say it is too early to speculate on what may have led to that collision. So, of course, I'll bring you those details as they arise. Furthermore, the two black boxes from the collision have also been located. NBC News reports that a source with knowledge of the investigation say they were recovered on Thursday. Now they are reportedly on their way to the NTSB Safety Board lab, where they will undergo an investigation, a crash investigation, and a report will be ready within a month, is what they're saying.
That sounds crazy. There's certain jobs you just can't skimp on, right? Like you shouldn't skimp on air traffic control, right? You can't skimp on doctors and medical assistants. You can't skimp on certain jobs, firefighters and police officers. So the fact that this is a airport, and not a small airport, like Reagan is huge. Like, I had to run through Reagan the other day, and I felt like I got my steps in. I felt like I ran a couple of miles. Like, it's a huge airport, and the fact that they didn't have the necessary staff to man all these planes, that's the biggest problem.
Yeah, it's very, very scary. Very, very, very scary, like they said. But, you know, the officials are reassuring that air traffic or air safety, air travel is safe. So, we'll talk more about we'll talk more about some other things at the 7 o'clock hour. I was just like, it's so much going on. Confirmation and, vaccines and some more stuff. We'll talk about it.
And did you see when they, when they interviewed the guy who's in charge of the FBI? They was a 6-hour long interview.
Right?
Yeah, that's who we have running the FBI anyway. Yeah, we'll get to it.
And we're going to talk about him too.
Crazy.
All that.
All right. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you want to vent on this Friday, call us up right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
It's a new day.
This is your time to get it off your chest.
Wake up.
Whether you're mad or blessed.
It's time to get up and get something.
Call up now. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, this is Smooth Dad from the port.
What's up, brother? Get it off your chest.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about them plane crashes, man. This is one of the main reasons why I don't fly. I'm 35, ain't never been on no plane, and really don't care to get on the plane.
Yeah, but not for nothing. Majority of accidents are on the road and not actually in the air. They're saying that the air flying is the safest way to travel. My dad is the same way. My dad, and it's crazy because my dad was in military. He fixed helicopters. He fixed planes. He does not get on planes, not for nothing. He will drive to California if he had to. He is not getting on the plane, but they're saying the safest way to travel is airplanes.
My brother is supposed to be getting married in Mexico, man. I told my girl I'd drive down there because I don't really want to fly, yo.
How you going?
I mean, God didn't give me wings, so, I don't fly. I don't do no flying.
I feel you. I understand.
If you're going to drive to Mexico.
Fear of heights. I'm like, you ain't driving to Mexico, bro.
You might as well start now. If you want to drive to Mexico, start right now.
Hey, I'm going to go ahead and get on this road. I do a lot of traveling anyway. I'm a welder from North Carolina, out here in Wilmington, Port City.
All right, brother. We'll be safe on them roads,
man. Do a lot of traveling anyway. Yes, sir. Y'all enjoy your day.
Thank you.
You too now. Hello, who's this?
Hey, my name is Anthony. I'm from Long Island.
What's up, Anthony? Get it off your chest.
Hey, man. So I was walking yesterday. I had the go, on a walkway, and so I'm going, and some guy cuts me off, and then flips me off. Like, what's that about?
He cut you off and then flicked you off?
Gave the middle finger.
Yeah, he cut me off and then flipped me off. I was walking, I had the arrow, the walking arrow, and he cuts me off.
That's never happened to you?
I mean, listen, people have cut me off, but not flipped me off after that. I mean, I had the right of way.
It must have really bothered you, the fact that you're thinking about it on a Friday morning, the weekend is here. That guy flipped you off, he gave you the middle finger. You should have mooned him when he drove off. What you worried about that for, brother?
Right, that sounds like life. Every day I do that to somebody.
What, you flip him off?
Hey, listen, I gotta tell you, I could have went about it another way. I chose not to. And, I just wanted to get off my chest. But I just wanted to tell you I'm a big fan. And, keep on doing what you're doing. You're a good DJ, and I love the Breakfast Club.
Thank you.
Let me just ask you, what was the other way you could have did? I'm just curious. What somebody flipped you off. What could you have done? I'm just curious.
Oh, I could have easily tried to, try something with them, but.
All right, thank you so much.
Do something.
You said I could have easily shot him
like that. No. I don't think he said that.
Oh, okay, that's what I heard. All right. I was gonna say, Jesus, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
So you better have the same energy.
We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Oh, this is Matt Black from Southeast D.C.
What's up, Matt? Get it off your chest, brother.
Yeah, Matt Black, like the color, M-A-T-T-E, then Black, yeah.
Oh, Matt Black. Oh, like my truck. Okay, my G-Wagon Matt Black. What's up, Southeast D.C.?
What's up, man? Cool, Limo, Kim, you know what I'm saying? So, so just want to say what's up to everybody. Shout out the whole Southeast D.C., 220, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all we got, huh? And, okay, guy.
Just, wishing everybody love, peace and love or whatever. I ain't really got too much to say. I ain't think I was going to get through, but I'm here, so, yeah. Y'all have a good one, man.
You too. That's what's up.
Well, thank you, brother. Hello, who's this?
What's going on, man? It's Trey calling out of Atlanta.
What up, Trey? Get it off your chest, brother.
What's going on, Envy, man? Today's my wife's birthday, man. I just want to call and wish her a happy birthday. Let her know how much I love her, how much I appreciate her. And I just hope everything just goes the way she wanted it to go, and I love her so much.
That's what it is.
Oh, that's so cute. Congratulations.
How long y'all been married, brother?
We've been married going on 4 years, man. Just going to our 5th year this year.
All right,
Yes,
well, enjoy
sir.
it. Tomorrow's my wife's birthday, so what month is that, Aquarius?
Yep. She
Yes,
Aquarius.
Aquarius.
They Aquarius.
Yeah, salute to all Aquariuses. Yeah.
What's going
tomorrow's my
on,
wife's
Jess?
birthday. We
What's
gonna-
going on?
What's going on, baby? My birthday coming up February 13th, so obviously, hey, you with an Aquarius, so we get to popping.
Ooh, yes, sir, man. I just want to say thank y'all, man. Listen to y'all every morning, man. This side of my birthday.
That's what's
Shout
up.
out for her birthday, man. I just love it, man.
That's what's
All
up.
right, brother. Well, have a good one. Have a
All
good
right.
weekend with your wife.
All right, y'all too.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Now, we got Jess With The Mess coming up. What we talking about?
Man, it's a lot of things going on. D-Wade just announced that he had cancer, so we're going to get into that.
All right, we'll talk about that when we come back, so don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess With The Mess.
News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies. Don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mack.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
We got updates on ASAP.
Yeah, we do. So yesterday in court, A$AP Rocky back on the stand again, but this day was different because now he was being cross-examined. So attorney Takapina, who is A$AP's attorney, is firing off. Like, it was really intense yesterday in the court. It was given like housewives the back and forth. Yeah, it was a lot that surfaced online. One of the biggest, not even one of the biggest things, there were a few big moments. One of the big moments was there have been a lot of text messages that have been floating around and just being brought up in court. When we had first heard about these text messages, they were from basically kind of like Relly's side, right? Like, Relly is having a conversation with A$AP, and he's accusing A$AP of trying to set him up, trying to take him from his daughter. A$AP replies, "I tried to do what? I know you hate me, I hate you too." And then A$AP tells him, you're making stuff up. And then A$AP even accuses Relly in these text messages that we first saw of trying to extort him, like doing all this for money, right? But yesterday in court, A$AP's attorney is like, hold on. There are some additional text messages that we found because we have A$AP's phone that you didn't disclose and we didn't talk about.
So he deleted messages, really.
So according to, allegedly and according to A$AP's side of things, there were text messages in Relly's phone that he deleted before he gave his phone to police. Let's take a listen to Relly on the stand.
You see the text messages you sent at
This is fake.
8:30 a.m.
It's fake.
It's fake also.
It's fake. I never seen. You don't even write like that. This dude would not write me.
No. What are you talking about?
This is supposed to be Rocky right here.
No, sir. No, sir. That's you writing to Rocky.
Okay.
Why did you delete that from your cell phone before you turned it over to law enforcement?
That assumes a fact. I did not stop.
Not an evidence. Did you delete that text from your cell phone?
Yeah, but I didn't delete it because I handed over to.
Did you delete it?
Yeah.
Okay. Your question now becomes relevant.
Why did you delete that string before you turned your phone over to law enforcement?
I think I deleted his whole message, and that's why it popped up a whole new one.
He's asking you why you deleted it.
I don't remember.
It's funny with this case. Every day I feel different. Yesterday he sounded very upset. He sounded very confrontational. He sounded very frustrated, and he sounded like a liar. So now, if the jury's looking at him, I think they even got into a staring contest where they almost got into a fight in court, and the judge was like, "Hey, what are you doing, Relly?" So now, if I'm a juror, I'm looking at Relly like, well, is he the one that's the problem? Because he didn't look cool and calm. He looked like the aggressor.
Exactly, and I think yesterday that was like A$AP's team's, like, that was kind of one of the, I don't want anybody to go to jail, but that was one of the best things that they could have done, because before this, it looked like, in favor of Rocky, because before this, it looked like, okay, you A$AP Rocky, you got influence, you got money, you can do things and get away with it. Yesterday, it looked like, oh no, he was defending himself. Envy, so what you're talking about, there was a point where Relly and ASAP were, I guess, like, Relly felt like ASAP was like grilling him or whatever.
Staring at him, he said. He said, he's staring at me.
Yeah, so this was after the judge called a recess. So everybody's getting up, they filing out, the cameras are going down. So a lot of the reporters in the court were tweeting about it. I don't even think that I saw this moment. I was watching it live. So Relly walked by ASAP and he addressed him. And from what reporters heard in the court, they said that he said to ASAP, "You brought this on yourself." And the judge like told him like, "Y'all need to stop it." And then he was like, "No, he's staring at me." So it was like a whole back and forth thing. And to tell y'all what the text said, the text that were deleted said, from Relly to ASAP said, "You got all this fake animosity towards me. Laugh out loud, beat me up. N-word, I wish you would. Give me a reason, N-word. You've been the P word, the vagina." Yes. And then that's when ASAP responded back like, "Where you at? Let's get it. Stop ducking my calls." And he's like, "Oh, I'm in front of Trader Joe's." Before yesterday, we only saw ASAP text, "Where you at? Let's get to it. I'm in front of Trader Joe's." So things kind of turned around. Now, I said N-word when I was reading this because that was also issued in court yesterday too, because the attorneys, when reading these text messages, don't want to omit anything because they don't want to make it seem like they're trying to like change anything. So they got to say the word. And people were like, "Wait, what?" And even ASAP interrupted. Let's take a listen.
You did remember seeing a message yesterday on the text that you sent to your friend Jess With The Mess saying, "I want to get this money," right? Remember seeing that yesterday?
Yeah, that was after the shooting. Yeah, correct.
And this that you're talking about was Rocky, right?
I mean, I could be dead, yeah.
If there's any exhibit or any recording that has the N-word, I want you in court to say N-word. I don't want you to say what
it says.
What it said. Yeah, there's the N-word.
I prefer that too.
From now on.
Just reading the
I know. Don't anymore. Just you say N-word.
So that's the judge telling the lawyer, like, "Nah, don't say it."
Yeah,
like,
because basically what happened was, as he was saying, and it was said a couple times in court, at one point, ASAP stops and was like, "Can we not say
ER then?"
No,
he said
it with the A.
He didn't say Igor?
Yeah, but he's not black. So
yeah, I mean, I'm just saying though, you know, I mean, but
this happens though in court a lot.
I was gonna say, this is not,
trial.
yeah, this is not Rocky's first go around. You know that they have to do this. You know what I mean?
But you can omit it though if the judge. I guess they just wanted to make sure that's what they needed to do. But ASAP was like, "Yo, wait, can we not say the word?" And the judge was like, "All right, I want to set the precedent that you, when you read that word, you just say N-word. You don't, you know what I mean?"
I know.
Y'all find that crazy? Y'all don't find the fact that they want to fight in front of Trader Joe's, like where I get my cage-free eggs? That's where you want to fight me at.
Famous
you know,
as hell.
where I go get my wine. That's where you want to go.
They famous as heck, Envy, and they in Beverly Hills. Like
Envy want them to go meet at a Giants.
Yeah, what you want them back in the projects in Harlem? Like what?
Where I go get my arugula? That's where you want to fight me.
But wait, y'all. Very important breaking news. Rihanna, the first photo of her in court came out yesterday.
What's the next story? Yo,
look at the photo, Envy. Can you see this?
It's just it was
annoying. I was so disappointed. I'm like, this all we got.
That's why I'm saying the next story. Nobody like. Come on, yo.
We gotta wrap up. I couldn't believe it was a drawing. She looked good though. She looked her. They definitely did the forehead. No road. Like,
they tried it.
They tried it with the forehead. They could have gave her some edges.
It was.
But this was the first photo, so
and her blush don't be this harsh. It's but again, no one cares.
People do care. Jess. If you Google, people care. Go and Google and type.
Who cares about Rihanna at a time like this? Well, a man is facing up to 24 years. Let's see.
Well, hopefully he doesn't have to do it. We'll see what happens.
Jesus, thank you, Lauren.
Well, that is Jess With The Mess. Now, when we come back, we got front page news. Morgan will be joining us, and then Lil Rel will be here. He has a new movie, Dog Man, so don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake up. You're locked into The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ ND, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning, Envy, Jess Hilarious, and happy Friday to CTG wherever he at. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it, guys. A little bit more on what's happening with this collision, the flight, the whole situation, the whole shebang that happened out here at Reagan National Airport. Now, officials in Wichita, Kansas, they are waiting to learn how many of the victims in Wednesday night's air crash near Washington, D.C. were from their community. Wichita Mayor Lily Wu says so many people have been impacted, and they feel close with the D.C. community following this incident. And Kansas Governor Laura Kelly says it's respectful to wait for the next of kin to be notified before names of victims are being released to the public. So let's hear more from those Kansas officials.
We feel very much connected to Washington, D.C., and feel this tragedy has impacted not just our community, but their community and multiple others around the country and world.
They're waiting for all the families to be notified, and there are some folks who are on that plane who are from overseas, and so that's partially the reason for the delay.
In regards to the delay, what she is talking about is the names in the manifesto, or excuse me, the passenger manifest that she says could be released as early as this afternoon from the NTSB, again, the National Transportation Safety Board. Again, 67 people are feared to be dead after the American Airlines regional jet departed from Wichita, collided with an Army helicopter at Reagan National Airport. We will continue to send our prayers to those impacted and bring you updates as they arise. Switching gears, Secretary of Health and Human Services nominee Robert F. Kennedy, he was asked to explain some of his statements in the past that black people have better immune systems than white people. In day 2 of his confirmation hearings on Capitol Hill yesterday, Kennedy was questioned by Maryland Democratic Senator Angela Also Brooks, who is one of 2 black women currently serving in the U.S. Senate. She made up her mind after hearing his answers. Let's hear more of that exchange.
We should not be giving black people the same vaccine schedule that's given to whites because their immune system is better than ours. Can you please explain what you meant?
There's a series of studies, I think most of them by Poland, that show that to particular antigens that blacks have a much stronger reaction. There's differences in reaction to different products by different races.
So I have 17 seconds left. Let me just ask you then. So what different vaccine schedule would you say I should have received? What different vaccine schedule should I have received?
I mean, the Poland article suggests that blacks need fewer antigens than...
This is so dangerous.
You get the same measles vaccine.
Mr. Kennedy, with all due respect, that is so dangerous. Your voice would be a voice that parents would listen to. That is so dangerous. I will be voting against your nomination because your views are dangerous to our state and to our country.
What do you guys think about that?
That man is one cough away from being Jimmy Carter. I'm telling you right now.
You stupid.
Oh my God. The only word I could hear was blacks. He know how to say that. You know, but that is just crazy how you could say that. Like,
yeah, he's basically saying that science shows that, black people have a certain level of antigens compared to white people, and that we should be, and by we, I mean black people should receive vaccines different than on a different schedule or different level than that of white people. I mean, so basically, yeah, black people are no stranger to, a lack of trust in vaccines, right? So I don't know what he's saying, whether or not, I'm just looking for the science to actually prove and back up what he's saying. So.
That rhetoric is so dangerous, right? When you start talking about that, and then you start going back to when we had to get the vaccine, and we would look at our communities, and our communities were some of the last ones to get the vaccines. Our communities were one of the ones where we had to fight to get to the vaccines. Our community was the one where the vaccine wasn't easily available.
Talk about it.
So when you start hearing things like that, you understand where these people are getting this information for, but it's false. It's a lie. And the fact that the person that's running that department is saying this, that's scary as ish.
Yeah. And it just seems like medical racism. Like what? I don't know if I just made that up, but that's
I think you
medical
did, but
racism.
I'm with you though. I'm with you 1,000%.
It's like, dang, that's even more dangerous than just regular racism. Like, what are we talking about?
Nah, for real. Like, I mean, we're marginalized enough as is. Like, please, not in the medical field too. Healthcare, come on now. Oh man. Well, let's switch gears real quick to law enforcement. I don't know. How do we feel about that? Well, Kash Patel, he was also on Capitol Hill before senators yesterday, as he is selected to lead the FBI. He spoke about his family history and actions regarding law enforcement needing to be clear. Let's hear his comments.
Sitting here today, I carry not only the dreams of my parents, but also the hopes of millions of Americans who stand for justice, fairness, and the rule of law. My father fled Idi Amin's genocidal dictatorship in Uganda, where 300,000 men, women, and children were killed based on their ethnicity, just because they happen to look like me. The public trust can only be restored if there is full transparency.
So he did go on to say that he does not agree with the commutation of any sentence of any individual who committed violence against law enforcement in regards to Trump's pardoning of January 6ers. So he is trying to separate himself from that, which is a good thing because the FBI and the Department of Justice should be separate from that of the president. But we will continue to see. He was a little snappy in his
he was going around a lot of questions, especially about when it came to him lying for the president. You know what I mean? He was just going around a bunch of he would not answer the question. They had a nerve to be snappy. So,
So that's your front page news. I'm Morgan Wood. Happy Friday. Follow me on social at Morgan Media. And for more news coverage, follow at Black Information Network. Download the free iHeartRadio app and visit BINnews.com.
All right. Thank you, Morgan.
As y'all know, Charlamagne is out today. So if y'all got somebody that y'all trying to give Donkey of the Day to, call up right now. 1-800-585-1051. Give out your own Donkey of the Day.
Everybody else, when we come back, comedian Lil Rel will be joining us. He has a new flick out called Dog Man, and we're going to talk to him next. So don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building. He's the Dream Killer, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, he hates fat people now. He is a bigot of big backs. All right.
Don't do that.
Lil Rel, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. First of all, that's not true. Look, I'm just saying, because people, everybody, when they see me, like, man, you lost weight, you look good. What you doing? And then I start listing things off like, I stopped drinking, I did this, I did that, and then they just be staring at me. So now I'm just really honest. So a big dude just asked me in the hallway, what I'm doing. I told him, he just still looked at me because I could see the grease stain on his jock suit.
God damn!
And I was like, well, you ain't gonna do it. I could tell it hurt, but it was being honest.
What was the list?
I mean, literally, I was like, therapy. I stopped drinking. This is a lifestyle. I started 5 years ago consistently, dude. I literally get up every morning, no matter what time I got to get up, at least go to the gym for an hour. I got stuff set up in my house. I'll go boxing 3 times a week. It's like when you tell them, they be like, oh, you really doing it.
Oh, so you worked.
Yeah, because they want you to say that you got the shot. That's truly what they would say. That's it. Are you doing the Ozempic? It's like, no. And it's no diss to nobody, you know what I'm saying? But it's funny because people roast you with the Ozempic thing.
Yeah.
Even though it's commercials for, like, people will go to my page, like, and say I do some workouts, and like, Ozempic. That's all they say. Like, I didn't do it, but okay, brother.
That gotta hurt though, because you actually did it. Like, you talk about your process, and now they throw Ozempic on you. Like, I just told you, I box 3 times a week. And
it used to hurt, but it don't anymore because I don't understand how that's a roast, and they have commercials for it that say that is what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
And it's just like if I it's like, oh, you go penicillin or Pepto-Bismol, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, come on, fam.
And I've seen you over time, and you didn't just wake up that. Like, you have gradually,
just you've seen it. It was a process. It wasn't like overnight. I guess, and then I don't know. It was funny that happened in the hallway, but I'm proud of myself. This is the most proud of, happy as I think I've ever been.
And be proud of black people, because back in the day, when you say, "Damn, Rel on crack," or "Rel got AIDS,"
they still say stuff like that.
Damn.
They still go say you're on crack, but then I don't even understand with this. After the Chadwick thing, you would just think people would just leave people the alone.
That's right.
Like, for real. Like, you don't know. But if I look happy, damn. But people are so sad, so they be like...
And it is a lot of happy crackheads. So, if...
But crackheads weren't always skinny. Like, it was a dude named Johnny Cash of the west side of Chicago who had the biggest calf. He's just athletic, the most athletic crackhead, because he walked every day. Most crackheads in my era were in shape.
Yeah.
They really were.
No, you're right.
They was picking up, they was shoveling, they was doing all types of to get the crack money.
Yeah.
So they was in shape.
I never seen a fat crackhead though.
You ain't never seen a fat one. And then the skinny ones are the ones, I think they had to be kind of already a little skinny. And then it was, I don't know what we talking about.
I'll be honest with you, I ain't never seen a dead one. All the crackheads that I knew growing up still alive now to this day.
Still to this day. Because
crack stuff.
Well, crack is fried cocaine.
Yeah, but it's like the cheap version of it. I mean, that's what Snowfall said.
Why are we talking about crack right now? How do we get in?
So crack is what we need to lose weight, bro. Story.
I mean, honestly, I think some of this is crack. Like, nobody knows what Ozempic is for diabetes, and then people doing it to lose weight. It's weird.
Yeah.
You're in a weird ass time.
I will say this though. I met you a long time ago. when I had a talk show on MTV, you came on there. You never looked up to me. Like the way people acting, they acting like
they act like I was
100 pounds.
Like I was Lavelle Crawford and Bruce Bruce, Don DeLuise.
Damn,
I was Al Sharpton.
Damn.
Al Sharpton lost some weight too now.
Yeah, but they don't even pick on this.
No, I get what you said.
Al Sharpton live.
Right.
Maybe that's what I need. I need to show up and do more for people. They'll leave me alone.
Well, you got a new movie, Dog Man. Yeah, Dog Man in theaters now.
This children's movie I need to be
after 20 minutes of crack talk.
20 minutes of crack.
Crazy. They thought I was
I thought about crackheads. Oh, yeah, so for the kids. Dog Man is
oh, man. Well, what's Dog Man about?
Dog Man is an amazing cartoon based off these amazing. But it is kind of Dog Man ain't dark, but it's because they put the head together with the man. But it's a really funny and fun movie. I got a chance to do with Pete Davidson, and kids are loving this movie, and it looked like it's tracking to do really well. So I'm excited to be in that space where we do those cartoon movies that really kill the box office, and I think this is gonna be one of them.
Is the box office back?
Yeah, for certain stuff. I think family stuff is doing well. One of them days, I'm proud of what that's doing. I'm in that too, and that's good for comedy too. Comedy movies, and they did a good job of that too, because they did a good job of casting and just making it funny. Because a lot of stuff just hasn't been really funny for real again. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm about like when I leave here, I start directing my first movie that I'm starring in, and
congratulations,
and doing Tiffany's in it, and I guess I could do it. Yeah, I mean, we ain't got no PR budget, so I might as well just say.
Might as well start now.
So Carlos Miller, I got Carlos.
Okay.
King Batch, Tony Baker.
Okay.
So this is gonna be fun. Like I believe like it's time to start casting comedians for real in these comedies again. It's a comedy horror.
There's one comedian you ain't named that be getting busy.
Who?
She works up here.
I'm like,
Jess?
Hey,
Jess, who you
Rel did that before. Rel said, "No, I'm not doing that
Shut
again."
Up! No, he didn't.
Don't do that.
Jess didn't say that.
I did not say that.
Chances, Joe.
Also, Jess, like if it was some, I love Jess, so I know we're gonna work again soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Yo, shut up.
Don't do that. I love Jess
all the time over this.
For real?
Yes.
And you are like great. Like I'm surprised. Like people not begging you to do more sitcoms.
Yeah.
That your timing and everything was just natural and perfect.
Thank you, bro.
But there's not a lot of sitcoms with black people nowadays.
I mean,
not the joint y'all was. What y'all call that? 2-camera? What they call it?
Multicam.
Multicam.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's. I mean, but you still got like the Miss Pat show, the Upshaws.
Yeah.
So I just think we just gotta we just gotta do it. I mean, Bounce got a bunch of, but I don't. Yeah.
You about to say nobody watching Bounce?
I didn't say that.
That's what you were about to say, bro.
No, I didn't say that.
But you can create something that maybe somebody will watch on there.
No, I think it's time to start downplaying those places like the Bounces and all these different places. Like, let's go there. Let's bring our material there. We trying to get to these other spots. Go to the place that's going to accept your material.
But it's a money thing too. I agree with you, but we can't just go to these places and do charity. They got to have the budget.
Well, the budgets ain't that great for the other stuff, the big stuff neither. They cut everything. So you might as well go to a place that's going to let you creatively do what you're supposed to do. Do what you want to do. That's why I like Tubi's a lick. I love Tubi.
We're on Tubi. The Breakfast Club's on Tubi.
Yo, I'm telling. Oh no, don't proudly say, "Oh, we on Tubi now." You got to joke about Tubi. I
said it kind of low.
Day.
I said we on Tubi.
Yeah, right. Told y'all.
I love Tubi though.
It's smart. Man.
I don't think no better comedy on the planet than Tubi.
And it's unintentional.
It's unintentional.
So could you imagine if I had a really good meeting with them, and that's one of the things I approached them about. Like, because I don't want to just give them content. I'm like, yo, I want to be. Let me be an executive over here.
Yeah.
Let me help with your Let me run your comedy.
Yes.
They'll help bring the stuff in there. But I'm trying to give them my special. I just shot. I did a comedy festival last year. And I shot my special there. So I feel like Tubi's a lick, man.
So we got 94 million monthly viewers or some crazy number like that?
They got the view. Like, that's why it's time to really, like, if they're smart, you literally could do what Netflix did. Just start taking in really good content.
I want to do a Breakfast Club murder mystery on Tubi. One of my favorite shows on Tubi is
You want to do a Breakfast Club murder mystery?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I like this show called, Jess was on it, called I Got a Story to Tell. It's an anthology series.
Yeah.
You seen the gas station pill episode with Young Jock and Ronnie Jordan?
That was good.
What?
Ronnie Jordan was really good in that.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, we got more with Lil Rel when we come back. Don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Lil Rel. Charlamagne?
How has being engaged changed you?
I'm cool. I'm chilling. I'm not in no thirsty place. You know what I'm saying? But I was like that before I even proposed to her. I just got to a point where I was just like, I just want to chill. I'm grown. I'm not, you know what I mean? I like literally just love being around my girl. That's it.
And it's your second time getting married.
Both of us, yeah. It's both our second time around. So, and we ain't Diddy. Everybody like, when you gonna do it? We possibly may have a reality show, and so we may wait to do it and talk about it on the show. Yeah.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, because what I want to do is actually people to see the real conversation about it, because I don't necessarily want a wedding. So she does. So we've actually stopped talking about it so we can save it for the show so people can really see what this real conversation is about.
Why don't you want a wedding?
I think it's overrated. I think I talked about that here one time.
Last time by the way, that started a real conversation, not just online, but just in everyday life. People was talking to me about that. I think you said
the wedding or the marriage. What was it?
Yeah,
you
got
to
prepare.
What was it? You got to prepare for marriage.
Yeah, I think you should be focused on the marriage, but also we should be. I think we should treat anniversaries like weddings. Like, how we gonna celebrate? It's like when kids start school, right? He a freshman, we give him the graduation his freshman year. You don't know if this gonna stay in school the whole 4 years.
Yeah.
So that's what I said. I think we should take anniversaries, but make those the big celebrations and not the weddings.
Now when you say it like that, it's like you spend all this money on the wedding and you don't know how long it's gonna last.
Yeah, I ain't been through nothing. Ain't nothing to really celebrate. I think anniversaries deserve that energy.
Yeah, that makes sense. I liked it when you said it last time. Like nobody puts the thought and the emphasis into the marriage. What is this marriage going to be?
What this marriage gonna be like? Like, and then like, especially if y'all got through a tough year. Yes, I want you motherfuckers to celebrate me.
Right.
We done went through a tough time. Like, celebrate make anniversaries bigger. Spending all this money on these weddings, because now everybody break up so quick too. It looks just crazy.
But how would that affect you? I guess the times are so different now. You can do whatever you want. I was about to say, how would that affect you doing reality TV and still doing film? But I guess it don't even matter nowadays.
I think nowadays, because it's not. It wouldn't just be. More or less, the focus would be on her, because I think she's amazing and on like blending our families and things like that. So like, also too, it's some fun to watch the way I'm moving in my career too. So it's a lot of things people don't know. Like, I really been on my business this season for me. This is the season of business for me. So that's why I did a festival. That's why I'm directing. That's why I'm producing and doing all this stuff. I'm in boss mode now.
Did the Cat Williams thing motivate you to lose any of the weight in any way?
Nah. Hell no.
It was already losing weight.
I was more or less like, when I saw Get Out, I didn't like the way I looked, and it wasn't necessarily the physical part. It was just like, you could see how, like, I know it was a great moment, but I could see how sad I was. Even when I was doing a Rel show, I was still trying to figure things out. It wasn't until I went to therapy for real, Charlamagne, and was like, damn, I really buried so much that I didn't even know that was buried. And then you come from the career for Chicago, even some of the stuff that I grew up seeing, I normalized it, and that was affecting me. So until I went to therapy and really talked this out, I didn't realize I had all this going on. I really didn't.
And I love that you can speak to that, because you were very reserved on set. Like, you was quiet. You was like,
it was a lot of pressure on me on that set, man.
Yeah, and I didn't know you as well as like your friends knew you and all that type of stuff. But I could still see, it was definitely. Then you had your kids with you out there. It was a lot of things that you had to do.
Also, too, I'm trying to make a show to impress black people, which is so tough to do.
Lord have mercy.
I learned a big lesson from that. You just got to creatively do what you do, because you're not. Everybody always gonna find something wrong with something.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I learned a lot from doing a Rel show. It's even just learning to like delegate better. A lot of times you saw me because I was always thinking about what I had to do. So I learned a lot. I mean, like, between therapy and then owning a lot of stuff, like, I do everything so much better. I'm a better person on every set I'm on. I bring better energy. Even that, sometimes I was overdoing my blackness sometimes, like on sets, like, yeah, you ain't gonna tell me what to say, and all that. And it's like, Rel, you doing too much. So going to therapy made me literally overanalyze myself and own a lot of my bull.
You said you were sad too. That's a very specific word.
No, I was hurting because I was going through a divorce. Like, around Get Out was Carmichael's show, and so going through a divorce, trying to figure out. I think most dads don't talk about this, but when the kids are with your mom and they was with the mom and they was with you, and now you by yourself, man, that's an adjustment. And most men don't talk about it, because everybody think, oh, you out here, because most, the baby moms are like, oh, you out here living it up, and da-da-da. Like, no, I'm like laying in their rooms because I miss them.
Yeah. I'm sad,
Yeah, I'm sad as because I don't have that energy around anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I was really sad, and I had to really, when I talked to my therapist about it, I had to open up about stuff that I didn't even know that was buried like that.
And to the outside world, that was your moment. Like, you was having your big break, Get Out, now.
Well, that's what kept me alive, though, Charlamagne, was the art. Wow. Performing kept me alive. Like, if I had to deal with what I was truly thinking about myself, I don't know.
Well, I'm sure you learned this in therapy. They say that, staying busy is a response to trauma. That's what I learned.
100% it is.
And I never saw you take a break.
Nope. Yeah. I mean, if you think about that time, I was doing this is the thing about it. Like, I don't get enough credit. Like, I be looking at I was literally I was doing an interview yesterday. I was talking about how I saw one of those pictures with all the comedians on there, and I'm like, how the hell I'm never on these lists? Like, after Get Out, I did 30 movies. How many stand-up comics have done that with specials and had a sitcom? So I can't make none of these lists?
Well, tell me who the list is first now.
You know what it is. It's the same people. It's the picture with the greats on there. Eddie, Richard, the Kings, Chris. All those guys. Chris, Dave, Kevin, Eddie Griffith. I saw Jay Farrow on there. They had Gerard on there, Martin. The list. But it's like, if you think about it, when you look as totality, as a resume, I don't know how many of those guys, even the ones who's great, match it with my resume.
Why do you feel like they don't put you on the list?
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like either I've made it look really easy, because I'm still a beast on stage. Like, it ain't like any audience person to come see me live, because sometimes I always surprise my audiences, because some of them only see me in movies, and they be like, "Damn, you hysterical." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a really good stand-up comic too."
Is it because sometimes they look at you possibly as a loner? Like, when you see these comedians, you see comedians with each other. We always see Rel by himself.
Yeah. I mean, but Eddie Griffin don't be hanging out with nobody.
Also too, I know that you've been doing it for a long time, but to the general public, it hasn't even been 10 years.
Yeah, but think about this. If you truly look at, I literally did it in such an old school. Like, I would at least think my people would at least push, because I came from the chitlin circuit. I did it literally step by step. I was on Comic View.
Crazy people don't remember that. Or
they don't know that.
They don't know that.
But if
they think have a plant.
But then, but that's what I'm saying. Like, even that, but they still put them on these lists. Like, I think honestly, it has to come from the other comedians, right? I've never from the other comics. Like, comics that text me. I have comics that would never tweet or Instagram. They love my specials, but they'll text me. And that, to me, that's the part of that, weird. It is a cliquey thing. Some of the stuff is a little clubby, but I don't know. I think, and also too, it's on me a little bit, where when I had the heat on me, like extremely on me, I didn't necessarily want the press for it. And that's because I was in a place where, not necessarily just sad, but I don't know. I just didn't feel comfortable.
You didn't want people to see you yet.
I didn't want them to see me.
Yeah.
I didn't like how I felt. Even though things was going great. Because think about that. With Get Out, dude, I should have been on some magazine covers. I could have did that stuff. I was just like, let the work speak for itself. Let me just stay in the back. But
it did culturally, though. Like, culturally, it felt like, that character in Get Out was a big deal.
Yeah. I've done some culture things. Like, even just being on Insecure, that's a big culture thing. Even doing movies like Judas and the Black Messiah, being I've been a part of some really powerful moments. Like, even when Jay did his 444 album, and when we did that music video, the Black Friends, and it was me, Issa, Gerard. Like, I've been a part of some really cool things. I just never participate in hyping myself up like I should have.
All right, don't go anywhere. We got more with Lil Rel when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MD, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Lil Rel. Charlamagne?
It is interesting, right? And I be having these conversations sometimes. Like, when I look at you and Gerard Carmichael, y'all have had everything, right? Like, y'all had the sitcoms, the HBO specials, the big movies, but then it still don't cut through like an 85 South show or a Duval or...
Well, that's true and not true. It's just spaces for everything, right? And so, you think about Carmichael's show, that's still a very well-loved show. So many people still talk about it and still, approach me about it. But once again, Gerard is kind of like me, too. I think until we saw, Gerard, we're seeing him come into his own, too, now. He's a lot more open about everything than he's ever been. We saw that by the time we got to Rothaniel, you know what I'm saying? That's why he had his moment. That's why he won an Emmy. That's why you saw him get more attention with that. And so I think that might be my season now, to be quite honest with you, because now I'm I'm such a nerd at this. I purposely did everything I did so I could be one of the greatest. I wanted a sitcom with my name on it on network TV. All that was done on purpose. Even just the way I did the movies is based off what Bernie Mac did. If I get one small role, it's like, Bernie, I kill any role. Okay, Rel, make sure even if it's small, be memorable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but now I'm in a place now, even just having a great PR team I have now, this is the most I've ever been, but I feel good. I'm happy, and I believe in myself for real. So I'm comfortable showing people who I am. Yeah,
but I also think it's, like you said, is being seen, right? If you think of some of the comedians that you name,
yeah,
you see them all the time, right?
That's what I mean.
But it's not just see them on billboards. You see them at the game. You see them at these events. You see them at these.
You opening this all the time,
and you picture and you see them all the time. Even in newspapers, you see them all the time.
Well, that's why I've been participating more. It's so funny because like I did that Jennifer Hudson walk thing that came out yesterday, and and people been with. But that's what I'm saying. That's a part of I know
it
now.
It seems stupid, but it connects.
Because I feel good though. Envy, like I'm telling you, I'm really confident and I'm so happy. It's almost like I'm excited about letting people feel my energy. But at that time I didn't. It almost some of that stuff I didn't know if I felt like I deserved it.
Imposter syndrome.
Yeah. I was in a weird place, and I could be honest about that. I think at the time I couldn't even admit to that. Even when like Gerard and them could tell something was going on, and I couldn't articulate it to my friends what was going on yet. Because I didn't understand.
I meant to ask Bill earlier, do you do couples therapy with your fiance?
We're thinking about it. She thinks we should do it. But let me say this. I think we should do it. But for me, it was like I want her to go to therapy consistently on her own first. Because women love to do this couple but won't work on their personal You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I love therapy. Then you should love therapy. We both consistently go on therapy. Cool. We could go talk to somebody together because we know how to do therapy.
Right. She has to find the right person for her though, as well.
Yeah, I mean, who she's talking to now. She absolutely loves. You know, so we'll find like, and it's interesting with couples therapy because I be watching like shows like Shrinking is one of my favorite shows. I love that show. Have you watched Shrinking?
I saw a couple episodes.
So good. And so like it's interesting because most couples go to like the pastors and so I don't know. It's interesting to find who our couples therapy person would be.
It's what you saying is interesting because it's hard enough to start seeing yourself.
Yeah.
So when you and your partner get together and y'all start peeling back them layers and you thought one thing and she thinks another, oh my God. You thought you was raw with just you.
But Charlamagne, even though we don't go to therapy, we do that a lot. And it's been beautiful. I mean, like even one day, I think a couple weeks ago, she was like, we need to communicate better. I'm like, we're actually doing it. We're just not agreeing.
That's real. Yeah.
We talking about it. And I think that's maturity too, being able to have a conversation and not agree. Like nobody has to win this.
When you get there, that's good. That's when your relationship is good because first couple of years, I ain't gonna say most people, mine is you fighting to win. You just want to win. You don't care what you got to do to win. But when you realize, now we got two different opinions. All right, keep it moving. That's when you've established something.
No, that's where we're at too, and I actually love that. Like I love the way I don't know, man. And even with that, right? Like to be legitimately in love and appreciate what love really is, and a partner, man, that's just next level. I like really appreciate her. You know what I'm saying? Like I love talking to her, and once again, even when we don't agree, it's so interesting because sometimes she'll get really on 10. And I'll be like, all right, well.
I heard you say that you feel like she should get therapy for herself first. Like, what are some things that you see that she needs to work on, individually before couples therapy?
Now, don't get in trouble now.
No, she's working on everything. I mean, we both are. Like, and I ain't gonna put her personal stuff because we do really talk about it.
Yeah.
But she's working on it. Like, that's why she goes there. Like, Danella is so. It is crazy. It's really the stuff she's working on is all it's gonna do is make her even greater. And like for me, I see her, and that's one of the things. Like sometimes when I kind of get on her about things, it's because I can see the greatness in her. You know what I'm saying? And like when somebody really see great, honestly, I tell her this all the time. I stopped drinking because I had the right woman. It was something I wanted to do for a long time, but I couldn't. I don't know. Whatever I needed, she was able to provide for me, and it was from this. I know you want to get better, and I'm not going to even like poke at you about it. I'm gonna just cover you and pray for you. And man, I'm gonna be there for you. That's what it is. And I'm gonna let you know I'm proud of you when you. And that's what she did. And I literally just told her that like it's like one of our weird emotional crying because that's what I'm at too. Like the tears come down. Like some days I wake up and I just be like, I can't believe I'm like you saved me. Wow. Like she literally to me saved my life.
That's dope. But what got you to a place of worthy?
Ooh, that's a good question. Wow. And that's that. At first I didn't feel like it because you go through. It's so funny that happened with the fires too a little bit where like I kind of felt guilty that I placed in Catch Fire in a weird way because I felt bad for everybody. Yeah. Like people lost everything and I'm like, dang, why do I feel guilty about being kind of blessed in a way? Because it didn't happen to me. But it's that same thing was like, when I felt worthy for real, Charlamagne, it was really, here we go. It was one of the therapy sessions, right? And I remember my therapist I was trying to explain to her, I don't know what I was saying to her, maybe acting like I didn't deserve some of the stuff. I couldn't understand why. And that's when we started doing that exercise to talk to little me. You know what I mean? Like, the kid who had the dream. who was on the west side of Chicago watching the TV. Like, it didn't seem realistic. Even when we say Hollywood, from where I live, I'm like, what, is that a real place? It felt like Oz. But then, like, she was like, talk to little you because you actually did it. And so that's when I had that moment, like, oh, I went back and told little me, like, we made it in that movie theater where, like, you would sit there for hours and watch back-to-back movies because it was just taking you, away from whatever. You made it inside the TV. Like, you end the thing. You're part of this beautiful, great dream you had, and you worthy of it. Like, you earned it, fam. And I was like, damn. And that's really when I felt worthy. And that's why, like, I love that. One of the biggest compliments I do get more than anything is like, dude, you just seem happy. And I'm like, yeah, I'm so comfortable. And just even though, not just being real, like, even my relationship with God is on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the conversations I have with God now be so honest. And so, like, lately, I'll say it again, like, this probably been the most emotional I've ever been in my life. I just wake up sometimes with a new praise every single day. And I'm loving what I do more now. Even just like, promoting Dog Man. And I'm like, wow, I'm in this animated movie that's one of those big movies. And I get a chance for a book that the voices never existed. And the first time a kid hears Chief talk is me. Right. That's so cool. I'm literally enjoying every aspect of this now, more than I ever have, man.
Gratitude.
Yeah.
As you should. Well, Rel got to go, guys.
Proud of you, brother.
Keep
doing the work, Rel.
Appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, man.
It's Lil Rel, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you check out Dog Man in theaters now. And it's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Thank you.
Hey, everybody. It's DJ NV Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now let's get to Jess With The Mess.
News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies. She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mack. On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Okay, so let's get to Dwayne Wade. I seen that he just, put it out there that he had cancer on his podcast.
Yep, for the first time ever, Dwayne Wade, he was on his podcast called The Why, off of the Why Network, and he talked about having cancer with his co-host. Let's take a listen.
I went in to get myself checked out. I turned 40 years old, and I went in and I was like, Doc, I want to know everything about my body, head to toe. I got some things that I'm feeling. I got some stomach issues. On the process of checking, like, man, why is my piss coming out slow? And then now you dig deeper and find out that someone else in your family, your grandfather, or so forth, go through it. So I went in the doctor to look for something else, but because I did the full body scan, they were able to see my entire body, my entire insides, and they were able to see something that was on my kidney, on my right kidney, when I went in. Didn't go in for my kidneys. And so what I had on my kidney was a cyst, a tumor. And so I'm sitting in the doctor, and I just went for physicals, pretty much, check on myself. And now I'm in the doctor, and the doctor's like, so you need to have kidney surgery.
Yo, that's the craziest thing, because that's what I just recently went through. I went to the hospital, thought it was something else, and the whole time, I leave. I had to have emergency surgery on something else. You just gotta take care of yourself. Wow. And of course, mine is not on a bigger scale as big of a scale as that, but just everybody need to just check on themselves. Like you said, I want to know what's going on with my body from head to toe. You need to do that. Not even just men, just women too. Like, just do that. Right. Make sure you straight.
I agree.
And don't downplay what you said too, because anytime they put you under anesthesia, you never know if you're gonna wake back up.
Yeah,
so
100%.
The fact that you had surgery and you okay is amazing. But like you said, when you get to not even 40 or 45, when if you start feeling something crazy, go to the doctor, get checked. And I know a lot of times I ain't going to the doctor. I'm not getting a colonoscopy. You ain't playing with my butt. No. That could save you, and you could possibly have, where you can see your kids, you can see your kids get married, you can see your grandkids, you can see your mother, your father. So make sure you get your ass checked. And,
that's right.
Literally.
Yeah, but it's the way he said it.
I was about to
say,
you
get your ass checked.
Yeah, it's like he's telling you go get yourself checked, but also telling you what to get checked.
Yeah.
But Dwayne Wade. Yeah, both. Yep, I saw what you did there. Dwayne Wade talked about that too, though, Envy. He talked about actually, because he said at this point, after he had found out about that, he had the surgery. He was the most vulnerable he's ever been, because it was to the point where sometimes he couldn't even get up to walk across his bedroom to the bathroom. And his kids and his wife, Gabrielle Union, had never seen him that vulnerable. And as the dad, you don't want them to see you like that. You don't want them to see you weak, but he had to be weak.
And furthermore, you want to know, why the hell can't I do this? I'm an athlete. I'm in good,
exactly.
I'm in good shape.
He's used to being in.
Why does it hurt for me me to walk from one end of the room to the other.
What was after the surgery? So after they removed the cancer from the kidney, but he said that because his dad had went through prostate cancer as well too. He said that this was a time where him and his dad got like the conversations they would have changed. It went from just sports, and I've always been his athlete son, to now we're talking about our bodies and our health. And he had a funny conversation about going and getting checked too with his dad. Let's take a listen to that.
Share a quick story about my dad. Because my dad and I, life was kind of built around sports for a very long time, and him being my father and me being his son and whatever. Lately, we now share this part of our bodies, right? We now talk about going to the doctor, talking about our prostate, all these things, because we're dealing with it at the same time. And so I got on the phone with my dad after going to one of the doctor's appointments, right? So I go to the doctor, didn't know there was going to be a prostate exam. I know a lot of men who over their 40s felt this before. Next thing you know, doctor got some lube on her fingers, and she going up there, right?
Whoa.
So she go up there.
Yes.
So I call my dad. My dad crazy. My dad started laughing. I just went through a traumatic experience in my life. My dad started laughing. He said, "Oh man, that ain't nothing. She just wanted to play in your booty."
At least it's a she.
Right.
You know,
right.
Yeah, you know, the crazy thing is most men, I don't think, have female doctors. They have male doctors. But, you know, the funny thing about it is this way sometimes you got to be close with your partner, right? Because when I went and got my colonoscopy, I made Gia go get hers. I'm like, we both going to get our ass played with today. Like, we both going. You know what I mean? When I went to get my heart checked, me and Gia went. Well, we both getting, like, we going together.
Though.
We go together.
That's right.
We go together. I love
we
that.
go together real bad. I love that. Yeah.
And one of the other things too that I thought was interesting in this was Jess, I know you were talking about like medical like malpractice and just how it's different when you're a person of color.
Yeah.
So his co-host Bob Metellus, Bob was actually saying that he went through a lot of stuff, you know, with his dad, who they found out had stage 4 prostate cancer. He said he went to the hospital many times with his dad because his dad was having stomach issues, and they passed it off as nothing, and then finally they found out that it was cancer. So they were making a point of like, push back on the doctors if you know something's not right, because by the time they found out, it was stage 4 and his dad passed away. And I went through this. I was crying on the way in here this morning, not to bring down the mood, but I went through that with my mom. Like, she was having strokes and they kept just saying, oh, it's just strokes and blah blah. And then one day they're so like neutral and like regular about it. They just walked in there one day and was like, oh, it's stage 4 cancer. And we were like, wait, we've been in this hospital with y'all for a year. How did y'all, you know what I mean? So the podcast and what he's doing with it is really good, because they're encouraging you to go get checked. They're encouraging you to have these conversations, and it's like a safe space for men. So
like you said, stay on them doctors. 100%.
But I'm glad he's okay though. And this was his first time talking about it. He didn't even realize it until they were live in the podcast. But
you know what's crazy?
What?
Let's bring Moo back up. I didn't know G3 was that fine.
Oh, girl.
I know you got something in there about Leangelo Bizzle.
I'm going there right here. He's second on the list. Envy, did you know G3 was fine?
Well, one of you have a man, one of you don't have a man, and I'm not gay. So y'all can put it however y'all want to put it.
You're right. And look, I don't even really like light skin, so Chris just got lucky. You
I
know,
don't know. But I was watching.
But G3?
Yeah, so I was watching G3 last night. He sat down with Speedy Mormon for 360 with Speedy on Complex, and they were talking about the whole deal in the Tweaker song. I was like, dang, who knew he was that fine?
Okay.
You so upset. Relax. He's one of your beige brothers. He said he said a lot. Let's take a listen to him and talk about him and Cameron.
You also very recently got into your first ever rap beef with Cameron.
That's before I was rapping.
It's all kind of just happening so quickly. What's it been like having to deal with like commentary from someone like Cameron?
I don't deal with it. Like, that don't bother me, bro. I'll just address it, because I ain't finna get pumped for nothing. Like, dog, what is you saying? They don't know me at all. I don't know Cameron, bro. I think I rap colder than him. Basketball colder than him. I'm not over here like, dang, you said I can't do this. Like, bro,
right.
I knew was coming. I just be keeping it cool. Like,
but you also feel as if musically you're better?
Me personally, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm not gonna say that. Well, I said it on here now, but I'm not going online like I'm better than Cameron. Like, yeah.
But you do feel that way, though.
I feel that way. But you know, hella people gonna respect. That's they legend for real. I'm not disrespecting.
Okay. Yo, he sound like he been rapping for years and years and years.
That was a crazy take. I like the Tweaker song, but that was a crazy take.
Come on.
Jello.
Maybe or maybe not better than basketball, because if you don't know, Cameron used to get busy in basketball.
Okay, I didn't know that.
They throw Cameron and Mace together with prospects to possibly play professional or even in college, but they decided not to go and do rap. But they were both nice, like got busy. If you look at old tapes, now rapping. Come on, G3. Come on.
I'm actually interested I can't wait for Cam to respond if he's going to.
I don't think he is, though.
He might respond in there. He be doing the freestyles on his show.
I know, but I don't think he is, because I don't know. Something just tells me G3 might have just said that just cause,
to get a response.
just to get response or whatever. And then Cam pay attention to what he want to pay attention to, and he responds to the things he want to respond to, and I don't think that's gonna get a response.
Cam gets busy. You better leave Cam alone with that mic pause.
Well, he real quick. I did want to mention this happened. It was real quick yesterday, but Diddy. There was a superseding indictment. They did add more charges on to Diddy. There are 2 new victims now in this case. We'll be following this, and there will be more, I'm sure. But basically, on the criminal side, remember, there's always been one victim, victim 1, who was Cassie. But now there's 2 more victims, victim 2 and victim 3. Both of these victims are women, and they're both basically claiming that this whole sex trafficking and all this stuff had been going on for a very long time. They're claiming that Diddy would transport all 3 women together to engage in prostitution. It's a lot of different stuff, but they're basically saying he's been on this tear, this rampage for a long time, way before even what Cassie is detailing. So in the beginning, when we were reporting this, we were mentioning that the prosecutor said that this is superseding, which means they could add additional things as they find it whenever they need to. And that's exactly what they did yesterday. They don't describe Diddy's relationship with the women, but they do say that the victims, among other things, were provided monetary payments, career opportunities, and payment of rent and housing. Like, he was taking care of them in exchange for this, whatever it was that they were engaging in with him. And Diddy's team, of course, is denying it. In the statement that I got from them, they're saying, he's committed to fighting these charges and winning in trial. So we'll keep up with that.
All right. Well, thank you so much. That was Jess with the Mess. Now, when we come back, we got a new joint from The Weeknd. It's called Niagara Falls. And also, Charlamagne is out. So if you want to give somebody Donkey of the Day, 800-585-1051. So don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake up. You're locked into The Breakfast Club. It's your time to nominate a donkey of your own. Remember now, it's how they choose. Call in now. 800-585-1051.
All right, Charlamagne is out, so we open up the phone lines and let you give Donkey today to whoever you want. Let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
This Kia.
Who you want to give Donkey to, mama?
I want to give Donkey of the day, every day, to my kids' fathers. And it's only because of the simple fact, don't call me telling me what you need when we have a whole child that we share. Like, it's only y'all, and y'all are still hungry, broke, homeless. It's just ridiculous. No car, no type of motion at all.
Dang.
But you calling your baby mother because you need, like, it's 2025. Let's do better, donkeys. Let's do way better.
Dang. So I guess you're not gonna lend him anything, huh?
She tired of it.
Well, she hung up. Okay. Hello, who's this? She hung up. She said, F that. Hello, who's this?
Nika.
Hey, who you want to give Donkey to?
I want to give Donkey today to people who practice medical racism, like Jess was talking about. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. It's happening in every hospital. From back with the Tuskegee Airmen, they just renamed it and doing it smarter and differently. Vaccines they're giving us, real.
I'm with you. I thought Jess made up that term earlier, but I guess it's not a term you made up, Jess.
It's actually a real thing. See, I be knowing even when I don't be knowing, I be knowing. So, yeah.
Hello, who's this?
Latrice.
Hey, who you want to give Donkey to?
The orange man that's in office.
Your president, Donald Trump, you mean?
That ain't my president. That's y'all president.
The only way he can't be president is if you move out of the United States, yo. He's president.
That ain't my president.
I feel you.
All right. Why you want to give him Donkey? What reason?
How he gonna blame Obama and Biden for the tragedy with the helicopter and the plane crash? How?
Yeah, I mean, I said that earlier. I mean,
he's always pointing the finger at people. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not the time and place to be pointing fingers. Where's your sympathy? Where's your I'm sorry that happened to, the families or whatever? Yep. Like, it's just a bunch of BS.
Absolutely.
That's right. Where's your empathy? Like, you should be leading with your heart. Right. This ain't the time to be pointing fingers. Later on we can find out what happened, but right now is the time to show your empathy and show your understanding. I agree with you, Mama.
That part.
All right. Have a good one.
You too.
Hello. Who's this?
This Chantel.
Hey, Chantel. Who you want to give Donkey today to?
I want to give Donkey today to myself for getting pregnant by somebody who cheated on me, and I still want to be with him.
No, well, you need the Donkey, baby. Why?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
gonna get over it one day.
I love how honest and transparent you are.
So he cheated on you. You're pregnant right now. Did he apologize? Did he admit to it, or you just called him and he just like F it?
Man, he apologized, but then he got mad at me or something else, and then he said he was glad that he cheated on me, talking about her vagina was better than mine. Just said all kinds of stuff to hurt. Yeah, it's crazy. I need Jess with the mess, honestly, but I'm gonna just give myself donkey.
Yeah, because I want to give you donkey. After that man told you that, you still talking about you can't leave him, man. You on the radio. You know how many listeners listening to this?
Man, we got 2 kids. This is our second child together. I want a family. I'm 31.
And you did it again. You did it again.
Yes, and my son only 1.
Oh my God.
Well, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Is your vagina that loose? I mean, that's what he said.
No, I only have sex with him. I'm committed to him. Like, no.
Okay.
No. If that was mean.
I was just asking. He said it was loose. I was just asking. I'm sorry. You're right. I
no,
apologize.
he did not say it was loose. He said that the other girls
just was better.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Look, so jump in my DM. I'm gonna help you. Jump in my DM. We gonna have to get you some. I got you.
I only got you on Instagram.
Okay, just jump in there. I got you. I got another podcast I need to do. I need to do this on you. You get your own episode, baby girl. Just jump in there.
All right, I'm about to right now.
Oh, okay.
I love y'all.
All right.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
Jesus. Donkey of the day. 800-585-1051. Yeah, you better help her.
Yes.
Like, not the fact that he cheated, but he gonna double down and say that your vagina ain't that?
Yo, it ain't even about him telling her what her vagina ain't. He compared it to another girl. Yo, Shorty was better. This Shorty over here was better. And she got 2 of your kids. Like, what?
Jesus Christ. All right, well, when we come back, EST Gee will be joining us. His new album is out right now. I'm Not Feeling You. That's the name of the album, right?
Yep, I Ain't Feeling You.
All right, and we'll get to that next, so don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building. His album, I Ain't Feeling You, is out right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's EST Gee. Welcome back, brother.
Good morning. What's that?
He ain't feeling this interview.
Yeah, I'm straight. My bad. Yeah,
I ain't feeling you. What's the name of that? What's up with that title? Who you not feeling, man?
Who else not feeling me?
Right.
And there be some people that be acting like they don't be feeling me. They don't think I know, but now I know though. So I just wanted to let them know I'm not feeling it.
Now, your previous project was I Ain't Felt Nothing.
Yeah, I don't feel nothing.
And now I Ain't Feeling You.
I ain't feeling you. It's specific.
So it's it's always like a negative connotation. What are we?
Is it really negative though? Is it just
How
like
can it
what
be?
it is?
Because who we talking about? Who we talking to?
They could apply to everybody. It's somebody who I see the I don't feel nothing was like it's vague, but it's like when it's an overload of stuff, it ain't nothing specifically that you feel because it's everything. So it's like that. So this time it's more like directing the person. It's like I ain't feeling you, like a specific person. I feel like everybody feel me. Got people that they don't be feeling.
Do you use that as motivation? Like, you know, you see somebody have a negative comment about you or a negative comment about your music and you...
No, I don't be knowing. See, until now, I wasn't hip. I thought everybody loved me.
Really, you didn't?
You ain't think that.
Hell no, you ain't think that.
No,
not in this world.
No.
I I thought it was love. I ain't gonna lie. When they be seeing me, it be but I guess they don't love me. I thought they did.
Damn.
You must have got into an incident or somebody or something like that hurt that broke your
I
heart.
don't get no incidents. I don't get no incidents. It just be, you know, when you put something out there, eventually it go around and some people be hearing it.
Oh, so this is other rappers or...
There's people in the world.
Nah, it's other rappers.
Nah, they not.
I feel like it's somebody out there that knows this project about this.
I don't have no problem with no other rappers in the world. I think, nobody. Everything's everything. I don't have no problem with no rappers. They not saying nothing, I don't think. Maybe they are, though. It's coming out now, so if they are, I might hear it soon.
Now, you ain't been up here in 3 years.
It's been a long time.
It's been 3 years. How have things changed for you in those 3 years?
I think I got one more kid.
Congratulations.
Wow, that's a big change.
Got some more money. That's about it.
How old is your baby?
My youngest baby.
The new kid, yeah.
He's one.
Oh, okay.
I do wonder how you feeling though, because I listened to the project and it sounds like you've lost so many of your people.
A lot of pain.
Like I know your manager.
Yeah, it'd be like that though. It'd be like that. I feel like everybody be going to do something like that.
You can't shake it off like that.
You can't shake it off like that. Your manager, Big Beach, rest in peace. Your artist, Mike, rest in peace.
It be like that.
Your man Rico locked up.
it be like that. You gotta just keep on going.
How do you cope with that though? Other than it being like that, what do you do?
Smoke cigarettes and just drink orange juice in the morning early when you get up. You know what I'm saying? And you be alright. You be straight.
Yeah.
On Go though, you said you slowed down for the last 8 months, and you said you still don't feel no better.
Didn't work. So I'm back getting better again.
You slowed down as far as what? Slow down as far as work?
We might not shouldn't get into that on this. We don't want to promote no
slow down smoking.
No illicit drugs on Breakfast Club.
No, that's not promoting. I mean, I like
if you slow down.
If you was using drugs,
yeah, but I said I'm back though.
You back on them.
Yeah, I'm back on them. Yeah, I'm back on them. I ain't gonna lie, I'm back. I tried.
Okay.
God know I'm not a liar. Yeah, it's back at it.
But you did try though.
I did.
Yeah.
For how long? How long were you off of it?
Like a year. I ain't drink no syrup. I still ain't start drinking syrup for real though. Or a little bit. But I ain't drink no syrup for like a year and a half.
That's amazing though.
And then, I got shot, so I be taking perks. But I ain't take no perks for like 10 months straight, and that was hard.
Did you need it with the creative process? Like sometimes you I just need that.
The creative process is rich man grieving.
It don't got nothing to do with rapping. I can rap regardless. But it just be my stomach be hurting because I got shot. You feel me? And my eye, like the doctor closed that I got my stitches put in my eye when I got shot in my face. And the doctor's office closed, so they left the stitches in my like it was like bothering me. And so take the perks, you know what I'm saying, the little bitty nag and little pain go away. But they took the stitches out now, like what was that, last year? Year before last. They've been out for like a little minute. So I've been straight. So that's why I was able to kind of stop them for real, because I got something to fix.
Have you tried anything else for your trauma? Like, like going to therapy, going to a grief counselor?
I'm straight. I don't got no trauma. I'm straight. It's just I'm straight. I don't need no therapy or nothing.
What was the moment that you went back? What made you say, all right, look, I done tried this long enough, this clean, sober life for long enough. What was that moment for you to go back?
One day I woke up and I'm like, man, I'm ready to get that weed today. Like today I'm in that weed, and that was just what it was. And when I got to the studio, I want to say my little partner might have some syrup, and it was that. Right back to day one again. It's straight though.
Also on the Go record, man, you said you've been talking to God but haven't been getting a response. So what's the conversation you trying to have with God? If it's not too personal.
I don't know. It just I think it's just human nature. We be impatient sometimes. When we be praying and stuff, we might not get an answer. It might not happen right then and there. You feel me? Like,
absolutely.
I think that's just human nature. I don't think it's nothing specific to me. But we done got frustrated. We all done got frustrated and impatient. You know what I mean?
You grew up spiritual? Like your mom, grandma?
Yeah, my nana and them, my mama, they go to church and stuff.
Right.
I be saying to myself, like, I'm going to go to church, but I just don't go. Church be throwing me off sometimes.
What about it?
Just, I don't know. I done seen the back rooms at the church, so it just make it.
What in the back rooms at the church?
It just be church just be funny. Like, I shouldn't say
yeah, you should. Go ahead.
What the hell you seen in the back of the church?
My nana gonna be mad at me.
She ain't gonna see it.
Like yeah, she gonna see it. My nana, she's here. She ain't.
You saw a pastor getting busy or something?
Nah, it's just, how you might say something about somebody. It's like you might tell him something, and you don't think he gonna tell her.
Yeah.
And then he tell her, and then she might stand up and be like, all right, it's somebody in here who's going through this right here. And I know I can feel your heart right now. You feel me? I
like, man, knock it off.
Yeah, I done seen that part of it. Be like, well, I know you just heard me say in the car, don't tell nobody. It done been 30 minutes in church, now they all know I need $40.
Yeah.
They can feel my heart calling.
And then still don't ever give them $40.
Nah, the church is gonna get that money. You gotta go to Wednesday Bible study. It's a process you gotta go through to get your 40. The church.
Now, I did see something yesterday. You was with Bag Fuel and Clue. Shout out to Clue. They said that you had Hove waiting for 2 hours. That was the caption.
When you went to go visit Rock Nation, though.
Man, yeah, it was an accident. Me and Beach was riding around. We figured out it was dispensaries. So he wanted to stop. He's trying to finesse. He's like, I got G in the car. I'm gonna bring him in. He's telling the dispensary like I'm gonna bring him in. Just let me show him some of the weed. He's pulling up at every dispensary.
Yo, with every dispensary say you in the car.
Man, well, we got about 4 or 5 zips of weed. I just off to pull up, him hop out and do his thing. I get back in the car, go full around the corner. So we was just riding around. And we knew that they was waiting on us, but it was like, they'll be all right. Because we thought it was just one. But it was light, so I wasn't thinking it wasn't going to be nothing. But Jay was there, though. So we walk in, they all looking at us silly because we late. And they all staring like they waiting for us to see him, but we walking in looking at them like, why y'all acting weird? Like we done met all y'all before, and we got out.
You was 2 hours late.
Man, he wasn't tripping though.
Did you apologize at least?
Nah, what?
God damn it, he
wasn't tripping. He wasn't tripping.
I think you should apologize when you walk in late, man.
My fault, Jay, man. What
What you want to hear off the album, man?
Houston, Landaville.
Baby and Travis Scott?
Me, Baby and Travis Scott.
All right, well, let's get into that now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with EST Gee. Charlamagne?
On that record right now, when you say you still living in the trenches, do you mean you just visit often? Or you actually...
I'm just saying my heart and my hands.
Mindset.
Yeah, my mindset. My mindset's on a billion, but I'm investing in people, so it's people that still stomping through it every day that I'm worried about what they doing. So when I say I'm still in it, like I still feel I'm trying.
Your heart, that's where you're from.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what's going on, make sure everything's everything.
On that on the Right Now record too, I like how you talk about how unjust and harsh the justice system is too.
Man.
And I think you're talking about one of your partners, Lil Scary, and you talk about the time he got 15 grams. What
he got 15 years for 8 grams of heroin, serving a gram 8 times. And it was his first offense.
And you said he smiled in court when he got sentenced?
What else he gonna do? Tell? No. You know what I'm saying? What? We be back, he be back. Get him up through her. But yeah, Lil Scary to my baby, Lil Barry, man. 15 years, 8 grams of heroin.
Damn.
So he made $800. He served the informant 8 times for $100. And
15
and it's his
years?
first offense.
First offense?
First offense, no criminal history. And
he had a good lawyer?
And he was 19, yeah.
Damn.
Everybody but Kentucky's like one of them places. It's like even though it was a federal case, because it's out of the West District of Kentucky. So you get Kentucky attorneys, you know what I'm saying? Well, you can get a lawyer from any state, but a Kentucky attorney just got to sign off on it that they can represent you if they're from other states. Kentucky's like one of them places, like, it's like old school, I don't want to say crooked, because I still got to be up around through there. But it's like, if you from there, then you know. Y'all remember the Breonna Taylor stuff?
Yeah.
And y'all remember Hankerson?
The sheriff? No, he was the
white house, the one that killed her. He walked me home at gunpoint when I was like 10 years old in my granny's apartment.
Wow.
Like, so he's like but that's like a thing. Like,
he notorious for what he did.
But it's a bunch of them though that's like that though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a thing in Kentucky. Like Hankerson, Brett Hankerson. It's a whole lot of them.
Walked you home at gunpoint when you was 10?
Man, what are y'all doing over here? Y'all live over here? Come on.
Damn, yo.
10 years old.
You all get in the house.
And can't nobody do nothing.
Can't nobody do nothing. Ain't nothing. Ain't no call to get made. But I think Vice. Have you ever heard of Vice, the little YouTube
TV show? Yeah.
It's like
it's a network. Yeah.
Yeah, like a little YouTube network. They did something on Louisville, like the police, like about how corrupt it was. It was like over like 3-4 years. They had seized like 24 million or something in drug money, and they had only accounted for like 8 of it.
Dang.
And the rest of it had to be used to pay informants and all these different little rogue task force they got, like high J's. I have complaints on these officers and like the chief and about like ripping them and picking them up with dope in the car, like, do this and that right now. I'm gonna take you to jail for this bag of food. You know what I'm saying? And like the women was going to complain, and like the ladies, like the dope fiends, they was going to complain, but like a lot of times it wasn't going nowhere. And then eventually, like one of them kept like a shirt or something with one of the chief's
DNA.
You know what I'm saying? DNA on there, and that finished him. You know what I'm saying? But then he didn't go to jail. He just quit before like they finished turning the rest of it. But it's like, you know, they probably gave him the heads up. But it's tricky in Louisville though. Like, I probably shouldn't even. They tricky in Louisville.
This is all
though.
awareness. Like, this is all.
But y'all go watch the little Vice thing though, like where it talk about. I wish I could show y'all if we had time right when it's over. I shouldn't show you the link.
Crazy.
But it's tricky though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's that.
Absolutely. You I remember they were saying on Twitter. I don't be on Twitter, but I heard this.
I don't be on Twitter either. They was trying to say it on.
But they were saying that you were trying to get off CMG.
Why do they be saying that?
I don't know.
Man, I'm ready to give that out because I don't really feel me. I think his name is the Game Spitter. It's drive like a semi truck. He do his videos like it look like he's in the back of his semi truck taking a break when he feel me running his loads back wherever he gotta go. He like he drive for Amazon or something. Bro, stop saying that. Man, yeah, CG, he's trying to get away from your guy in CMG and he's unhappy. What are you talking about? Like, I don't know where it be.
Is he from your city? Like,
no, I don't know where this is not from Louisville. Not driving no truck, making a YouTube video. Hell nah, he ain't from Louisville. We would have fled him tires. But I don't know. But it ain't no problem though, man. You feel me? But just stop doing. Then his the captions on the videos on YouTube might be like, it might be something vicious.
EST Gee leave CMB.
G says F all of your CMG.
Yeah.
And he threw his chain in the ocean. I gotta go to the room and check.
You gotta see where your chain is.
Hey, yo.
You ever get any calls from Gotti? Gotti be like, man, are we good?
We be laughing all the time about it.
Okay.
We laugh all the time about Gotti. Me and Gotti's like this. We understand real life and not real life. And I know if I don't know this man and you don't know him, like, it's just funny. Like, it's real stuff going on in life and like stuff like that. I don't know. I ain't turning my back on nobody that helped me get to $1 million.
Word up.
You feel me? We gonna figure it out. We gonna fight or whatever. But I don't think me and Gotti ever come to nothing like that.
Gotti, one of the most solid, successful black CEOs that we've seen in the last decade.
And he let you do your thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to get it, but it's like, if your career don't work out and you with Gotti, it's probably something, you feel me? Like, it's
something that you doing.
And I hate to say it like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because really, like, if you feel strong about something, he let you do your thing. Like, all right. Now, if it don't work,
it's on you.
It's on you. But he's still like, it ain't, like, he's still gonna talk to you like, damn, it didn't work, did it? So I don't know. Like, Gotti's like I don't know. I feel like he don't get enough recognition.
I agree. Speaking of the internet, I hate to ask you this messy, but there was a video of a woman claiming she was your sister.
Man.
And she said that her and her 5 kids were homeless with no support.
Shout out to that woman. Man.
Was that really your sister?
Let us pray God that the kids is all right now. You feel me? That whoever she was, she stopped getting on Instagram and she don't have her receipts. She got to make sure she got receipts when she say what she say. But let's just pray for the kids, man. Hope the kids is good. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Are those your nieces and nephews?
The kids. We just hope that the kids are straight. God bless the children.
Word.
You feel me?
Are we getting the I Ain't Feeling You tour?
Probably not this spring, but definitely late summer, fall for sure.
Okay.
And talk to me about this record Crash.
I really don't like that song, but Red is crazy.
It's on your goddamn album. How you say you don't like the song on your album?
I know it is, but
Man, what are you talking about, G? Why don't you like it?
I don't know. It just ain't not my favorite one.
All right. The album is out today. Make sure you pick it up. I Ain't Feeling You.
Hey, keep growing, my brother.
For sure.
Yes,
For
sir.
sure. I'm trying to get 7 foot.
That's right.
EST Gee is the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to Pass the Aux.
Go, go, go. Cause that's my DJ. Say go DJ. Cause that's my DJ. Yeah, DJ, come spin, now come spin.
What's up, Nyla?
What's up, guys? Happy Friday.
Big Nyla.
How are you?
What's happening?
I am well. I'm excited because Reason has dropped. This is his first single since, no longer being with TDE. It's called Not What You Think, featuring Boz.
Okay. All right.
What we think?
Okay.
That's cool.
I've heard better from Reason. I like it. I like Reason, though. Reason dope. But I've heard better.
Yeah, production was A1 for sure.
I like it. What you think? You like it? Like it?
I like it.
Yeah.
I want to hear the rest of the tape. I think the tape is dropping in a few weeks. So.
I'm definitely all ears for Reason. Reason is dope. He's a phenomenal rapper. That's the first song he put out, though? That's just what you picked?
No, that's the first song he put out.
Okay. I got to hear the whole thing.
Don't be
Boz is on
judging.
it?
Don't be judging my picks. Yeah.
What Boz doing it?
He got a verse.
Boss from Dreamville?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You know another boss?
No, I don't actually.
All right. Next to, speaking of us liking production, Alchemist just did a joint with Larry June and 2 Chainz. And 2 Chainz.
Nah, this is hard.
Yeah, 2 Chainz slid.
Ooh,
that's all.
That's what's up.
Larry, I want to send Larry June a velour. He said you jump out rocking all velour. I want to send him a Legacy Series James velour.
Has Larry June been up here?
No, he hasn't.
Can
That
y'all
record
have
is
him
hard.
up here?
Now, see, let me tell you the difference. You see how my energy changes? When you tell me that Reason put out a song and it's his first song from TDE, I need it to be like that.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the other joints sound like.
I mean, that was
the studio ain't the same.
It was
since
a-
TDE's.
Oh my Jesus
I'm
Christ.
just saying, I like Reason. I'm just saying it sound like I can tell the difference in the studio.
You need to leave Reason alone.
Larry June, that was hard. And 2 Chainz went crazy on that.
2 Chainz
Yeah, I gotta
did go
listen to the whole
crazy.
thing, but what I did hear was dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. To be fair, that was an Alchemist beat too.
But it's about what you do with it. Give me an Alchemist beat, it ain't gonna sound like that.
I believe.
But just on a side note, Alchemist did the Jim Jones record too? The Jomo?
The Harlem one?
No,
Oh,
the
wait,
other
wait.
one. The
Oh,
other
I
one,
don't
the
know.
new one. Alchemist is cooking now, boy.
He
He's
is.
been cooking for a long time, but recently
that's what Alchemist does. He's
been going nuts.
It's between him
Pause.
and Conductor for me. Them
Alchemist
two
been
right
going
now.
nuts the last couple of joints he produced.
Conductor too, the Irish freestyle with Drake, Mutt, Drake's.
Mud
I mean,
is hard. Mud is
what
that?
else? He did somebody. Oh, Joey Badass, the Ruler's Bag.
Oh, he did that too?
Yeah,
that's hard too. Right.
Conductor's been going crazy.
Both of them been going crazy.
Then there's also this new young producer / artist. His name Life of Tom. He got some crazy beats. So shout out to him. I'm a fan. But my last record is Teddy Swims and Giveon. Are You Even Real?
That's all.
I was like, what happened? I forgot that there was
Just a snippet.
one thing. I'm like, please finish the song.
We didn't need you to play that. The record plays all the time.
That's it.
It's in rotation?
No, it's not in rotation.
Yeah, I don't know.
Every time I
Don't
hear it,
act
it's like
like
the
we
first
add
time.
new songs into rotation.
There you go.
I don't even know
Talk
what.
that talk, Nyla.
Like what?
Talk that talk. Don't act like we play any new music up here. Talk that talk.
But it's a really great record. The
That's
album
the
is
one.
great. We just had him on the show. Make
Nah,
sure you
that was
guys
dope.
tune into
Yep,
the
Teddy
full
dope.
interview that he did with Breakfast
Teddy
Club.
and Giveon dope. Giveon, I
love
like
Teddy
Giveon's
Swims.
sound, but every time Giveon sings, it sounds like the windshield wipers is going and it's not raining. Get in your car today and turn the windshield wipers on and just let him
Why
go
does
slow.
he do this?
Why you talking to him? I like Giveon.
I like Giveon too.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, you do sound like Kermit a lot. Sometimes,
Giveon?
like Kermit the Frog a little bit.
I ain't say all that now. I was saying
I
like
you know,
Giveon.
sometimes. No, but because if you listen to like the sometimes I wish you knew. Like
That is true.
and then he-
That is true.
but it's
No,
not. But it's a
I'm
little
only
bit of.
laughing because of the face you made, not because I'm agreeing
Now,
with you.
now I get it. Now I get it. I can see Kermit singing to Miss Piggy.
No, salute to Giveon. I
Giveon
love
dope,
Giveon.
though.
I love
Giveon. Don't ever think I don't think you're not dope. We think you dope. I'm just telling you the vibe that you put us in.
Oh my God! If y'all like the vibe,
Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog driving.
Oh,
It's
man.
not raining. Kermit got the windshield wipers going.
I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it now. Can't unsee it. How can they follow you, yo?
Yes, if you like the vibes, make sure you guys follow me at Nyla Symone, NYLASYMONEEE. You can click the link in bio. We got playlists. I got a podcast. We need to talk. Make sure you guys tune in. We drop an episode every week. And yeah, I'll be back next Friday.
What's the next certified vibe?
Oh, I'm so glad you said that because I'm supposed to announce it. So the next certified vibe is actually going to be a battle of the beats.
So you got producers going at each other?
Yes.
Okay.
Damn.
And we're gonna have them compete, but I just gotta get.
Oh, there's gonna be a bunch of niggas in there trying to freestyle. The beat instrumental's gonna be coming on and they're gonna be rapping.
No, it's not allowed. Okay, so the next certified vibes is gonna be February 21st. It's gonna actually be a battle of the beats. So yeah, we're looking for producers. If you guys are interested, make sure you guys head over to certifiedvibe.com. You have to submit. If your beats are selected, then it'll be like different rounds. So it'll be like early 2000 sound or R&B sound or futuristic sound, and then winner gets a prize.
Word. Oh, that's what it is. Well, thank you, Nyla.
Thank you, guys.
Now let's get to the People's Choice Mix. We throw it back on a Friday. Let's go.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got to salute Lil Rel for joining us this morning. Dog Man is out right now. You gonna go watch that, Jess?
Yeah. I'm gonna go
Okay,
see that.
maybe not.
That's what's up.
you didn't sound confident. That wasn't like yesterday when you went to go see Day 26. You was confident,
Hey yo, you
and
right.
you didn't see Day 26.
And I did, and I had to leave because they ain't come out on stage.
I heard they were 2 hours late.
They was 2 hours late, and I got there purposely late because I heard that they came out late for the first show, and I got there like 11:30, and I was like, yo, if these guys don't come out by midnight, I'm gone.
So you saying Day 26 was later than Lauryn Hill?
Yeah, and it's like y'all, at least that's Lauryn Hill. Like y'all are day 26. Like, come on, come out here.
Well, if I'm them, I'm gonna blame it on Diddy. We blame it on Diddy.
But it was a good show, though. I ain't gonna lie. It was a good show. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, salute to Day 26. Make sure you pick up their album. Day 1's out right now. And also, salute to EST Gee for joining us this morning. His album, what's the name of the album?
I ain't feeling you. Yo, Charlamagne's so old, yo. I can tell y'all something a million times and y'all be like, no, what was it? It's I Ain't Feeling You.
I Ain't Feeling You. Yeah, salute to EST Gee as well. All right, when we come back, Jess Hilarious has the positive note, so don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's time to get up out of here.
So before we get to the positive note, Lauren, you got an update?
Yeah, so last night, the Fire Aid concert went down to LA. iHeart was one of the sponsors for the concert. It's an amazing concert that happened just to benefit the people who went through all of the tragedy of losing their houses and, you know, all of that stuff with the fires. It's raising money. So there were a ton of different performances. Little Baby performed. Anderson .Paak bought out Dr. Dre. You know Dr. Dre is like Mr. LA. Yeah. And he was actually there. He was celebrating 40 years of just being in the business. And he came out and talked about it and just, you know, paid some homage. Let's take a listen to Dre.
I've got so much love for you guys. And this summer will be the mark of 40 years that I've been in this business. And I appreciate all the love that you guys have been giving me. And the reason why we're here, I appreciate all the first responders and all the firemen that put their lives on the line. I appreciate all that love. Yeah, it's all about love for me tonight. But guess what else I got?
But yeah, so that was fire. Like, because I don't think that they knew that he was going to perform because he's not listed on the performance. So that was lit as well. Lady Gaga also was like
that's my girl.
Lady Gaga was a big performer. Billie Eilish,
my other girl,
Gwen Stefani, the Katy Perry, the girls was there. But I think, you know, the best part about this, as I mentioned earlier, is the fact that it will raise and has been raising a ton of money for the people affected by the fires. So if you guys want to go and donate, you can go to fireaidla.org, and there's different ways to donate: PayPal, Venmo, Stripe. For donations larger than $10K, you can email donations@fireaidla.org. And, you know, this is just a good way to help people through entertainment and music. So
definitely. You say Anderson .Paak was there. Was Mariah there? Because, you know, that's her boo. Her new boo.
I don't know, but I could reach out to some people and see.
I bet you can. Thank you, Lauren.
Jess, you got some positivity for the people?
Absolutely. Always believe in yourself, because even when you don't think you know something, you be knowing.
When you don't, all right,
like
I got
me,
you.
because remember, I thought I made up medical racism, right? But then somebody called in like, no, it's been actually going on all around the country for years and years and years. So it's like, dang, I ain't even know that I knew that, but I knew that the whole time. I just, you know. So believe in yourself at the end of the day.
There you go. All right, y'all have a good weekend.
Breakfast Club, bitches.
Y'all finished or y'all done?